What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Yesterday I was here filming the update video. If you didn't watch it, I'll put it right here, or you can just stay tuned and I'll go over basically what I said in that video. The main thing was the crankshaft is gone. That's at a machine shop right now getting polished. The other big thing I found with the block, there's two little nicks in the cylinder walls, one in this one and one in this one, and these are the ones that had the worst valve damage on the pistons. So what I kind of came to the conclusion on is I'm going to strip this block completely and send it into the machine shop, same place that has the crankshaft right now, and get it cleaned, honed, and we'll start with a real nice clean block. A couple of you have made comments about balance shaft elimination. I kind of want to be different and keep the balance shafts. This is going to be a relatively stock motor. I don't ever plan on making this motor a race motor. I already have a race motor. This one I would like to be as nice as possible. So the main thing in today's video is we are going to be tearing down this block and getting it ready to bring to the machine shop tomorrow. We have a little bit of work to do. Nothing too crazy, but I want to get all this gasket material off. The water pump's got to come off, this other balance shaft, the oil filter housing, motor mounts, you know, all that stuff. Just strip it down completely so that we can start from scratch. Like sand. I don't know what that is. That's pretty gross. The bearing portion of this balance shaft looks not great. Alrighty guys, so it's been a little bit. I got everything cleaned up. I'm pretty much ready to go at this point, so let's take a look at what we got done today. So So the block is here. This thing is ready to go to the machine shop, get all nice and cleaned up. There's still one bearing for the balance shafts inside there. I forget which one it is. I don't know how to get it out. It's like way in there. So if anyone has any insight on that, I believe it's this. It's like all the way in there. There's a bearing in there. I don't know how to get that one out. And then I got a box of parts I'm gonna clean. All sorts of just stuff that goes in the engine. Got a bunch of my bolts all labeled over here and just kind of a bunch of stuff set out. Oh yeah, I gotta grab those mounts. I'm gonna clean those up too. I also found one thing that was interesting. This guy right here. This bearing is one of the balance shaft bearings, and this thing is toast. So now let's look at the balance shaft. I am 90% sure this is the one it came out of, because check this out. Look at the wear on there. There's actually like chunks out of it. So I've mentioned how I wanted to keep the balance shafts in this motor, seeing that there was that kind of damage on the balance shaft. I don't know that that's going to be really worth trying to save, and I think I might have one other balance shaft, but I think we might end up just doing a balance shaft elimination kit. That's kind of what you guys are leaning towards. That's what everybody does, is just balance shaft elimination. I was trying to not go that route, trying to be different, but I think we might just. So one of the other things that came with this car when I bought it is a set of pistons with rings and all that. I talked about that. Now, they're not technically OEM pistons, they're aftermarket pistons. I'm a little concerned about them because they're not OEM Mitsu pistons. I don't know if maybe there's an imperfection in them, and maybe if I'm pushing more than stock horsepower, they're gonna crack or something. I don't really know. So I do have something that I got from Vince. He had a whole set of stock rods and pistons. These all look good. The only thing they're missing is the rings, but I can get new rings. So what I'm thinking is to use these, just kind of knock this wrist pin out of here, get everything nice and cleaned up so it moves nice again, and then just drop these into the engine, because these all four look like nice pistons and they're all four matching. I think I'm going to use these instead. So once the block comes back and the crankshaft comes back, then we can start assembling, getting everything back together, get the lower end back together, and then hopefully the head will come in around that time as well. I'm going to basically look that over. Maybe we'll do a valve job on it. I'm not totally sure yet. I've never done that before, so it might be interesting to do on this head and just kind of make sure that everything's gonna be good to go and I don't have to pull this motor apart again. And then it'll be putting it back in the car. So we definitely still have a lot of work to go. I'm hoping that things will start coming together real soon here though. So I had already ended this video, but something just came up and I want to share it with you guys. I just got a message on Instagram saying, hey, I have a 90 Talon TSI and I have to get rid of it. A ton of parts, free. Do you want it? And then with a phone number, so I called him, got some information, got some pictures. A 90 all-wheel drive Talon TSI. It's 5-speed. Comes with a supposedly good, like I haven't seen it, so I don't know, but good running 6-bolt that just seems to have the head off of it. What do you guys think? Another channel car? I mean, it's free. It's about half an hour from my house. That's wow. I just don't have any words. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.